per position. If I'm trading now, each position must close at least, at least 2,000, 1.5. I understand. I can't close 300 on a position. And then 300 on a position, no, I can't.
You know, this kind of information you can't get in the book.
Yeah, you can't. Hi, babe.
That's the point. Actually, we are not really buying the book. We are buying experience.
Yeah, this is experience, 100%. Yeah.
It's the book. Because book, you can find the book anywhere. You can download it, print it, or read it online. But you know what?
Yeah, so this is psychology of Forex and experience. You understand? So the reason why I put so many entries, I don't know who texted me during the week. So I took out a signal. My stop loss was 15 points on the stake. So let's say I take it out on Binance Stake at 13,420. My stop loss is 13,405. You understand? So 15 points. I can't say Binance Stake at 13,420 and my stop loss is 13,370. It doesn't make sense because already that's a whole direction. Understand? I can't give you a stop loss that can close you 1,000 per position. No, it doesn't make sense. Because if I feel like the market can just go minus 1,000 rands, then let me trade that direction. You understand? And then when it hits my stop loss, someone else's TP, then we can buy from that point. You understand? I can't say a stop loss that is worth 1,000. Ah, no, it's too much. At least the highest I've worked is 500 rand per stop loss. My stop losses are like 150, 200, 230. Understand? If I'm stretching it, my stop loss is 30 points. If I'm stretching it, that's it. I can't 50, 100 points. I know it's highly impossible.
I think that seems confusing.
You know why? You know why I trade like that? Because I'm very specific when it comes to entries. Very, 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 very strict when it comes to entries. A week, I take out a maximum of 6 signals a week. Not more than 6. Not unless the market moves. Understand? Maybe we get like 700 points move in a day, different directions. Then maybe I can take out 3 on that day. And then that's a bonus. Tomorrow I'm taking out 1. The next day 1. We are holding the whole day.
Yeah, but this entry point thing is very important.
That's what I'm going to show you tomorrow. You understand? Because that's the very important part of trading. Understand? You can trade breakout and retest. Okay, breakout and retest. This is a very sad fact. They are not guaranteed. The market can break out, retest, and go back inside. Because why? A fake out is allowed. But there's one thing they can't manipulate, like I said inside. The market can never print out a low and sell. Whenever they give you a low, they must go up. Even if it's 100 points or 1,000 points, but they must go up. So we are focusing on those things. You buy low, you sell high. Like I said, there's 2 reasons why you are taking a trade. Either you are saying the market is going up, or either you are saying the market is going down. You can't say, no, I'm not sure. I hope it goes up.
You're putting your money in risk.
Why would you want to risk your money like that? I hope it goes up. Why are you trading and saying, I hope the market goes up at this point? So now you are trading the wrong way. You understand? Why are you saying, I hope the market goes up at this point? Because at that point, this is when you know your money is at risk. And remember, in Forex, we are talking about money. Yeah, we came in this game for money.
Sure.
We came in this game to earn a living. So we are not here to play games. Imagine saying, from support to resistance. The market is from support. It gets to the middle. And then you are chasing this trade to get to resistance. Who guaranteed you?
Yeah.
And the second thing you must know is that the market doesn't know who you are. I think that's what helped me a lot, you understand? Number one, they don't know who you are. They don't understand. The market makers don't even know who Stylish Keys is. As much as I trade Nasdaq, I've been trading it for a couple of years now, but still they don't know who I am. That's a sad fact, you understand?
They only know that there's a trader.
If you search Nasdaq, there's no Nasdaq Stylish Keys. There's no owner of Nasdaq. That's one thing you must understand. So now, because of that fact, it means you must always trade what the market says to you. You don't trade what you are saying to it. There's people that force the market. They draw lines, which are, when it gets here, it must go down. Who said it must go down?
Yeah.
Because they don't know you. You can't say, no, I'm King Nasdaq, so it has to listen to me. No. No one has the ability to move the market except for the market makers. Not unless you are one of the investors.
Big boys.
You are one of the big boys in the game. Those we call market makers.
Not the case. It's not the case.
Even hedge fund investors don't have the power to move the market. That's why they use artificial intelligence to trade. You understand? The market makers are the ones that can move the market. And also, they can manipulate structure. They can only spike above and close below structure. That is where we experience our losses. When structure is manipulated. But when structure is still standing, they can't manipulate. Even the biggest market maker cannot make the market go down when there's a low formation. When there's a low formation, the market must definitely go up. Because what? When the market is low, it has to push towards the next high, either higher or lower. But we must get the next high, even if it's 50 points, 100 points. But for effect, from a low, we must go get a high. You understand?
Okay, so let's say it just drops like hard. So from that drop, from that new low, now it has to like go up even higher from like where.
Let's say, for instance, you have a situation, you have a high, the market drops 1,000 points.
Yes.
It's very possible for the market to give us the next high above that previous high. But our responsibility at that point is to buy towards the next high, either above or lower.
Okay.
Because we do not know. That is a fact. I understand. We do not know. Either the next high is lower or is going to be higher. Not unless, obviously, we have a structure printed already. Then we can trade predictions. Remember, it's a game of probability. Understand? We are saying because of this and this that we have, we are expecting this. But even our expectations can be violated. You know why? They do not know who you are.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's very important to trade and listen to the market itself. Understand? Remember I said to you inside, we can only spot a fake out because we have a line.
Yeah.
But if we don't have that line, that's not a fake out. That's why I removed everything. I was like, show me a fake out.
Couldn't pick it up.
You can't pick it up. You know why? These are clean charts that we have. The minute we draw lines, the minute we have 10 lines, the minute we have support, the minute we have resistance, Fibonacci, what, that is when you start seeing these things. And then now, going back to the market is in its true form what it is, what we see. A downtrend, uptrend, or a consolidation. So that's the most important thing to trade. Trade the market. These lines, like I said, entry point and exit point only. You can't really say, no, at support the market must buy because I know Nasdaq is buying. What. A lot of people are afraid to sell Nasdaq. I sell it more than I buy it because there's things I've realized. Of which I can't say now because it's live. You understand? But I'm going to tell you tomorrow. Yeah. I know, but I am going to tell you these things. I'm going to show you because with Forex and the thing, what's this? The experience I have with Nasdaq, I've realized that trading momentum is also part of trading Nasdaq. You must also pick up the momentum on the market. Understand?
Two quick questions. I'm live, I know. One, are we going to have, let's say, during the week,
A lesson.
now a live trading with you guys?
Yeah,
During
that
this
can
coming
be
week.
that can be arranged. Very much easy. Yeah.
No, that'd be dope.
Yeah, because we need to know that entry and exit point.
Okay.
Because somehow we are here, not we only we like you two guys, but especially because we know,
Yeah.
we respect your experience that you
Yeah.
gained with a very hard time,
Yeah.
and painful time. I saw once Dr. Martin YouTube video for almost an hour,
Yeah.
and I still do have the notes that I took on my notebook.
Yeah.
it was painful.
Yeah,
We-
it
we-
wasn't
I think
easy.
that we're lucky that we have you guys.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Back in the days, you have been running up and down, chasing the points. And I think that the people after us will be luckier than us.
Yeah, very much,
So,
yeah.
so we really need to
To capitalize,
get
yeah.
your experience. And I'm being honest with you guys. What we are paying is far way low than the value that you're going to get with you.
Yeah.
As experience. But I think that the payment that we did is not real for the cost.
Yeah.
It's just so I see that we're not having it for free.
Yeah.
We need to respect
Yeah.
the funding place where we took this amount, which I'm not going to talk.
Yeah.
So we are here to take our time and try to share with the other guys who are still thinking that this is scam.
Yeah.
So there's one thing I've realized with my mentees. I have a couple of mentees, people that I taught how to trade. People never take information serious because they always believe there's a specific secret. Do you know what makes you successful in Forex? It's experience.
Yeah.
So when I come and say to you, with experience I've learned that 1, 2, and 3 works. So it's entirely up to you to go invest in these things that I've figured out. That these are the only things that work in Forex. Not 1, 2, 3, but these things. Understand? I used to use moving averages. Even Dr. Martin used to be so big in moving averages. And right now, it doesn't really use them. You understand? Because he has figured out that actually these things are just a waste of time. You understand? We used to believe in artificial intelligence systems. You remember? There was a guy that approached us and he was like, not that they don't work. They work up to a certain extent. You know why? Because technology is a part of us, so we can't say no to technology. You understand? It's the same as requesting to the beach inside. You understand? It can only work up to so far. It will only show you where the beach is, but it will never direct you inside the beach. You understand? And what you need is inside the beach. So it can only take you to the seashore. You understand? And what you need is inside the sea. So it's the same with systems and these other things. There's simple things that can take you from the seashore to the beach inside and still sustain you inside. And that is what we are going to teach you. For me, I had to go through so much to realize. He knows I was a very broke trader. I used to make money a lot and lose a lot of money at the same time. And of which I believe most people are undergoing through the same thing. You understand? I've met so many people that are trading and they're like, hey, dude, I made 10,000 last week. And I'm like, or maybe on Tuesday I made 15,000. And I'm like, and on that Tuesday I made 7,000. So why is this person here? Why is he here? You understand? He made 10,000 on Tuesday. I made 7,000 on Tuesday. So that means he can trade better than I do. So now, what is lacking now? You understand? It's not even consistent. These are things you can't find on a book. These are things you can't even pay a mentor to teach you. I can come teach you how to trade, but I will never teach you how to sustain, man. You understand? Even the biggest traders in the country, they do go through a dry season. Why? Because they have never got to a point where they had to teach themselves that money is not forever.
Yeah.
You know why people that are hired and working wake up tomorrow? Remember, if it was easy, we could have worked 5 days before month end and get paid and relax. But you have to wake up every single day for 1 day.
Yeah.
And once you receive that payment, you must make sure that it sustains for how many days? For 29 days. So that on the 30th day when you receive your money, you are able to
repeat the
to
same
repeat the
process.
same thing. So that is the disadvantage of working a 9 to 5. But now as a trader, you made 10,000 today. Tomorrow, you are not guaranteed that you will make the same 10,000. It's either you will make more or less or lose it all. That's the life of a trader. Sure. You understand? So now, how do you then survive these things? How do you then... I don't trade more than twice a day, personal. If I lose, I relax. If I lose in the morning, that's it for today. I'll see later on. Later on, I'll fund my account. If I lose in the evening, I close my MT4, I relax. Because why? This other time I was with Martin, I went outside of my savings. This was sometime last year, late. I went out of my place. I had around 98,000 in my account. On the main account, not my savings. I had 98,000 in my account. I went home with 2,000 on that day. You know, so I went out of my place a rich man, a financially comfortable man. I went back home a very broke nigga. You know why? Because I had to learn these things with experience that actually in this game, you must live as if you understand. You must always protect your money in Forex because it is very important to always have money in Forex.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have it, imagine I went out of my place with 98, I blew 96,000. I was with him, I kept on funding. 15,000 blow, 5,000 blow, 2,000 blow, 700. You know when you go into 700, now you are trying your luck. Now I'm like, I've once grown a 600 account to 90. Let me try 700 blow same time. So I blew a lot of accounts on that day, and when I went home, I had like 2,000. I had to call John Sales. Excuse me. I asked him to borrow me 3,000. I called Tokyo. I told him to borrow me 3,000. They gave me 3,300, and I had 2,000. I funded 8,000 before market close on the same day. So if I had blown that 8,000, that was it for me. So I had to make plan B. Either I do 150 rand signals or 1,000 rand calls, you understand? Or 300, whatever. I was out of it. I had to make a plan if I had blown that account, you understand? So you know what I did, ne?
I don't understand.
So no, I'm just telling you because I mean I'm not working. It's not like I'm gonna go to the bank and ask for a loan. You understand? Obviously, people know me. I'm stylish kids, so anything I bring, they will buy into it. You understand? So I had to make a plan, but that was not the case. I funded 8,000 on that night. I traded market opening. I took it to 8. Right after that, I closed and withdrew my money.
To 80.
And yeah, 8,000 to 8. Right after that, I closed, withdrew my money, paid back the people I owed, and after that, I learned that after you trade, you must withdraw all the time. Because the only reason why you're opening your MT4 is for you to make money. So let's say you take 1,000, you see 7,000, you see it fit to take a screenshot. Right after taking that screenshot, close those trades. You know why? Because that screenshot, you took that screenshot because you were proud of yourself. So why are you still holding? Immediately after taking a screenshot, close your trades, withdraw. Make sure you withdraw your money and it gets inside your bank account. Fund again and trade. Immediately after you take the next screenshot, close and withdraw.
Yeah, that's how you grow capital.
You know why? Because now you are not. I don't post my results anymore. I post my charts. You know why? Because posting results comes with a lot of pressure. I understand. So now, because yesterday I posted 5,000, today I'm pressured to post 15. You understand? So that is why these are not the things you are gonna learn on YouTube. You can't find these things on YouTube. Right after screenshotting, close your trades and withdraw. Relax. After you blow your account, relax, take a break. We used to learn about these things, but we don't apply them. We don't apply it. Immediately after you lose a trade, take a breather. It's very healthy. Even Elon Musk, Robert Kiyosaki, the greatest people that traded way before we even knew about Forex, the books they wrote back in the day, market maker, they used to tell us, right after taking a loss, relax. Don't refund and say, no, I missed this entry, I want to catch it. No, the market went against you because you predicted that at this point the market must move like this. So it didn't happen. Take a break and let the market do its thing and then come back later on a bit refreshed. Because there's what we call being impulsive. Understand? So if you are impulsive, you are going to lose a lot of money. I've went past that stage of being an impulsive trader where you take trades out of anger. Where you take trades, out of greed. That's actually greed because you can't accept defeat. You must always accept defeat.
Yeah.
Revenge trading, yes. Now you wanna trade against the market. It doesn't even know you, Munna. It doesn't know who you are. Like why do you want so much revenge from the MT4? It doesn't know your name. The only person that knows your name is the broker you are using. And they probably didn't even realize that you lost money because they have bigger accounts than your 1.5 account, Mun. Hey, Mr. Vur. You understand? There's probably even bigger accounts more than your 1,500 accounts. There's like 15 million accounts that just blew, and you wanna take revenge on the MT4. Ah, come on.
Okay,
come
tell me
on.
something. I know that it's not linear. It's not like standard. But let's say if you have 5Ks
Yeah.
in your account,
Yeah.
in general, it's not like standard.
Yeah.
By your experience, how many trades or how many position of what lot size, taking into consideration that you do have that entry point on your hand?
On a 5,000 rand account.
Yeah.
So for me personally, if it's a 5,000 rand account, I place trades until it says not enough money. Why? Because like I said, I'm very specific on entry points. A lot of people always ask me, why do you max your account? Why do you max your margin? This is one fact. If you fund 5,000 rands and the trade goes against you, you are going to blow that 5,000 with two positions. Okay, let's make it a realistic account, 3,000 account. How many of you have blown a 3,000 account? You've blown a 3,000 with how many positions?
One or two.
For you it was two. Now you blew 3,000. For you it was two. For you it was two. For you it was four. Yes. So a 3,000 account can take 6 positions, and once it gives you positive 200, you can add the 7th position. That's full matching. You can't add after that. Imagine you blew an account with 2 positions, and if it went your direction,
You're gonna
you are gonna make 3,000. Let's say if you hit my TP, you are gonna make 3,000, and you are gonna make 6,000 because you had 4 positions. I was gonna make how much? 7.5 because I had 7 positions, and it hit our TP. You understand?
Yeah.
So you could blow a 3,000 account with 2 positions. Why not max it? Because if it blows, it blows. So this is what I was saying. You can't manage your risk from your account. You manage your risk from your bank account. So you're saying, out of 10,000 that's in my account, I'm willing to lose 1.5. Let me fund 1.5. After funding the 1.5, you know what's going to happen. You are not willing to lose this account.
Yeah, sure.
You are not even looking for drawdown in this account. That will put focus in your mind because what you want a very perfect end. You know what's the thing with risking from the trading account? People know that, okay, if this account goes against me, I lose 180 from this account. So it's fine. Let me just go in and put a stop loss for 200 per position. So it's only gonna take 400 from this 1.5, and then I'll top up the 400 if it does that. So you are not very mindful of your end because you know should anything go wrong, you have minus 400. But for me, when I fund 10,000,
you're willing to lose.
I'm willing to lose all of this 10,000, and I'm not willing to let it go. I'm not like I don't wanna come and donate 10,000 on a broker and look back.
Okay, can I also add a bit of an understanding to that? So with regards to risk management, I've been on risk management for about 2.5 years now, because I started with currencies. I started managing my risk with currencies. So with currencies, I would risk maybe on $100 account. I know I'm risking $3 per trade to make $15 or more. But with US 30 and NES 100, remember when I said I trained myself how to profit with US 30? As he's saying, you fund an amount you are willing to lose, and then you focus too much on the entries. So the trick and the main thing in trading is understanding your technicals, because once you get to the peak of your technicals, then you can obviously start taking trades that make logical sense according to what you've analyzed, and then you can take trades based off of that. So you need to understand what we are teaching you. You see the things that we're doing, you need to understand them, because once you get to understand how to build a trade setup that will be a very less of a drawdown kind of a trade, then you can take up whatever positions you want to take based on whatever account size you have. And don't ever trade capital you are not willing to lose. That's where it starts. Because people want to fund with money they are not willing to lose, and then once the money is lost, then they get surprised as to what am I gonna do? Like, you know, I used up my school fees money, I did this and this and that.
Money.
But don't use money you are not willing to lose. Don't use money you're not willing to. So if you've got like 20,000 to risk, fund with 2,500 and flip it to 5,000, 7,000 or 10,000. And that's how you start trading. That's how you grow. And also I normally say this, that Instagram profits are not your profits. Let what Instagram traders make stick to Instagram, and be realistic to yourself as to what is your short-term goal, what is your mid-term, what is your long-term. Start smashing the short-term goals and go into the long-term goals. You don't need 100,000 rands a day, to be honest. You don't need that. What are you going to do with 100,000 rands a day? If you were able to make 100,000 rands a day for the next 20 days, what are you going to do with that money? Does it have plans? No. Then what does it mean? When it comes, you won't be able to keep it because it came unprepared. The good thing about building slow is that you are able to build wealth as you are building riches, and you are able to build riches as you are building comfortability. So you need to start with comfort, and comfort will build riches, riches will build wealth. And by the time you get to wealth, your mind is already trained to deal with wealth, because you don't want to be having money that you can't store up. One of the biggest things that I've learned in life is having capacity. That's what I always pray for, that Lord increase my capacity, enlarge my territory for me to be able to have enough capacity to withhold whatever that I have. Most people know how to build money, but when the money comes, money doesn't have the room to stay in your life. And we are trying to change our lives, right? So you'll find that you make money, but the money you make doesn't have room to stay up in your life. That's when you won't be able to sustain the money you are making. So as you are building slowly but surely, then you get to a point where you are able to sustain and maintain the money. Because it's not just about building money or making money, but also about keeping it. You see, it's very important. And that can only happen with steps that you take every single day. So don't skip levels. Don't skip levels. That's why you find that some people get from 0 to 100, but they can't sustain at 100, and then they go back to 5. You see. But if you build with the years, that's how I've been doing it, and that's the only way I can teach you, because I've never gotten from 0 to 100, never. I started trading in 2017, and I've never seen a 0 to 100. It's just slowly but surely. Aim for consistency. Consistency comes with time. If you speak of consistency, you speak about time. So find money you are willing to lose to make money that you need for now. And as you make that money, then you smash certain targets. Like, you need to buy yourself small things for you to see that this thing is working. You see, small things like
buying a phone,
buying a laptop, buying PlayStation, buying sneakers, buying that. Like, by the time you buy a car, you won't even be as excited because you're so used to buying things. And after the car, you'll be buying a house. It won't be like, what? I bought a... No, you are used to it. That's why sometimes it's difficult. Like, I find it difficult when people ask me, how does it feel to do this and this and that? I don't know how it feels, because I've been doing things for myself from the first day I started trading. I don't know how it feels to go and buy a car, because I've bought sneakers for myself that I've never thought I would buy. I've bought whatever. So it's the feeling that comes with you working and buying like slightly more expensive things. Like, we can walk into a store and buy like a flipping 8,000 rand t-shirt, and there's someone who cannot afford that, but they'll ask you, how does it feel? I don't know how it feels, because I started buying t-shirts for 300, from 300 to 1,000, 1,000 to 5,000, 5,000 to 8. Like, you keep on growing with the money, you know? Like, that's how life is. You must buy things as you are making money, and that will help you get to a level where you don't have new money and you don't know what to do with
unrealistic.
money. And,
I call it RTP.
Yeah.
Respect the process.
Yeah, you know,
respect the process.
Yeah,
Very important.
Yeah, 100%. So
Very
be
important.
realistic, because people who are unrealistic, it's someone who'll start trading today and is already planning of a car. There's no way that
Telling
you
your
are.
mom, hey, I'm
like,
gonna
there's
build
no
you a
ways.
house next month.
There's no ways, guys. Come on.
Come on.
You know,
Guys.
so build slowly but surely.
I think the most important thing also to understand as a trader is that it's okay to be on your own lane.
Yeah,
It's okay. You understand? If you're making 2,000 rands a day, that's fine.
That's okay. That's what
fine.
you need.
There's a lot of mentors that aren't even making 2,000 a day, and they're very famous on social media. I understand. Very famous for the wrong reasons. That's why I personally advise people to leave the social media hype out. You understand? A lot of mentors are on social media, having money on social media, but in real life they are very broke. You understand? So making 2,000 rands a day is fine. Very, very fine. I think that's it for me.
Yeah, but this was a very
Bandi.
good conversation. Hope you guys learned. Let's do tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a bit in depth.
Yeah, 11 a.m. we are starting.
But you guys understood the stuff we did, Namhlanje. That was solid. That was good. I hope it really shed some light as to certain mistakes that you do when you are looking at the markets.
The previous point. Like
Yeah.
The first low.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
we are gonna go deeper
Yeah,
on these
that's-
things.
It's good to
But
shed some light.
nonetheless,
When you were saying,
thank you so much for coming, Chase.
10 line breaks, but then
Yeah.
still goes up.
Yeah.
Yo, it scared me. Yo.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Kanjani, because it
happens.
The breakup retested, but
bro,
then still.
where's my P?
Yeah, it's not there.
Do
We
you drink?
Not currently, but I can show you the spots.
No.
No.
I was just asking because he brought
Oh.
beer from Moss.
Oh, yeah. Two different ones, the famous ones. So I hope you like them. Huh?
I know.
will check
Just
them out.
If you don't like them, it's okay. You like them also.
I will just talk out. I was gonna see
I'm
this
not talking to you, Martin. I know you are like me. You don't
Yeah, I don't drink, man.
Yeah, ungafani
showcase.
Sunday. These are really nice shots. Are you adjusting them now?
Yeah. Shut up, bro.